We are live. We're here. Welcome.
Wow,
It's just us. It's a
we're
sleepy
really here.
Sunday without
I've gone
shaflonka.
to sleep. It really is a sleepy Sunday.
It's
I
fucked
just
up.
got
Happy
back.
Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. I
Right,
just
I know
got
you're a
back
mother.
from
Or you have a mother, I mean.
my mother's place.
That's good.
I got her an olive tree.
Oh, a whole tree.
Yeah, well, it's in a pot because she
Oh,
likes
yeah.
plants and stuff, and she likes like having plants that grow food,
Yeah.
like basil. You can grow basil, and then you can have your own basil.
Gotta love basil.
So I got her an
Basil's a
olive
real
tree.
particular one, I hear, actually. Basil's one of
Oh,
those ones
really?
you gotta keep it from getting fertilized, otherwise it goes all prickly and it tastes bad.
Oh,
I learned that. That's a fun thing. That's a fun fact.
well, my mom said she didn't have it anymore because she ate it all.
There you go. It didn't get fertilized.
Yeah, she ate it. She just fucking devoured it before it could
That's huge.
before it became fertilized.
uh,
But yeah,
Stemming
the olive
off.
tree was a smash hit success.
Yeah.
Dude, walking though to the train station and
Yeah.
to the Home Depot. Oh my god, more
Treacherous?
bums.
Oh.
Huh? Wait, what?
I said
No,
treacherous. Yeah, yeah.
a little. Well, not treacherous perhaps, but I was walking and like right outside the Home Depot. I like look. I'm like, oh my goodness. There's just a woman like strung out like laying on one of those big like flat carts on wheels, and I
Goodness.
was like, holy shit, just right out in the open like laying there.
That's crazy.
And then I do my business in the thing. I buy my olive tree,
Oh, yeah.
and I walk to the train station. And there's another crazy. I think he was a bum. He could have just been a cyclist
Yeah.
because he's there like taping up his like heel. He's putting like big black tape on his heel, and he has big over the ear headphones like this, and he's going. He's like jamming out to music, like going all crazy. And I already once I
Yeah.
saw those big ass over the ear headphones, you know
The
I was on
sirens are going
edge.
off. The
Because
alarms,
I don't
yeah.
know. I don't know if I talked about this on the podcast,
Can't trust a big
but
over-the-ear headphone user.
I'm steadfastly against big ass over the ear headphones in a non gaming slash editing slash music production environment. If
True.
you're out in public wearing these things, I'm instantly on edge.
So true.
It's always bad. It's like one of three things. It's either some stupid like some like pretentious girl, no, anyone who like thinks they're all this and they don't need to be part of society. They got the big ass headphones. They think they're so cool. Or it's a crazy bum. They're just popular with bums. It's not even anything about the function of the headphones themselves. It's just that bums often have them. And then third, it's some autistic kid who's like, their parents think they're helping them by putting the big ass headphones on them. But that's a whole other
A whole
episode
nother theory of
basically.
yours.
Oh my god. Dude, basically, I'll sum it up like this: the big ass headphones on the autistic kids, I don't think it's good for them. Say what you will.
You're devious.
Yeah,
You're devious.
they go, oh, he puts the headphones on, he stops freaking out. Okay, I don't know, dude. But they just
You
wear
got a
big
lot
ass
of
headphones their
theories.
whole life.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of this guy's got a lot
Take
of
them
theories.
off. They can get the
Yeah.
headphones off those kids. It's not making them less autistic. Let's just say that.
Yeah. In nature, you don't have
Uh,
big headphones. But then again, in nature, the world's not as loud as it is in our current world.
you know what we didn't have for millions of years?
Yeah.
Big ass
Big ass
headphones.
headphones. Jinx.
And you know what else we didn't have? Mass shootings.
Yeah, true. Correlation.
Uh,
Causation?
you know what else we didn't have?
Yeah. Hitler.
ISIS. Hitler.
ISIS.
No,
Yeah.
Hitler was before.
Hey, Monday fans, I'm back. Yes, shush, hush, hush. But this time I'm here to fact check. The big ass headphones was actually invented in 1910, so in fact, Hitler could have been wearing them during very formative years. Just saying.
GTA 6 trailer. That was in
Oh
this
yeah.
past week.
Was it really? It feels like
It
it's
was.
such big news and stuff. It feels like it was already a long time ago.
No, honestly, yeah. Um,
Um, but
look
yeah, that was
great.
crazy. It was like I was checking it every now and then. It was going up by like a million views like every hour. I
Wow.
checked it was like 75, and then I checked the next day. Or sorry, I checked an hour later. It was like 76, and then I checked the next day. It's like 95.
Even
I think
just the
now it's probably
trailer
over
is
100.
making Rockstar money.
Yeah, yeah, that's
That's
true.
what I think
I
about it.
never think about that
Yeah.
with like trailers and like music videos and stuff. Like just AdSense, like the actual
Yeah.
YouTube AdSense.
people watch it. It's
That's
crazy.
funny. Yeah.
No, but the trailer looked good. I'm excited for the more like small scale, the content deputy.
Oh my god. I
Yeah,
didn't
we
even
saw
watch
the
it.
episode. We were talking about that before.
We
I
watched
watched
some of
it.
it.
Yeah, we watched a bit. I watched some of it. Idubbbz just doubles down. I don't know. It's a whole fucked up thing. We were talking about that.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah. We honestly just watched the beginning of it when we were in the kitchen.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was just like, it was just so ugly and like stupid. I just didn't even want to like
No,
watch the rest of it. I
literally,
didn't
yeah.
even care to. I didn't care what that bitch had to say.
Yeah, honestly.
God, it
It's
was
fucked
pretty
up.
humorous. How he goes, okay, because of all this controversy, me and Anissa feel really bad. We're stepping away from the creator clash, and our business partner is taking over operations. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, I guess I can understand what they mean by going.
Started a fire and abandoned ship.
Yeah, like look, we're bringing controversy to it, so we're just gonna leave it so that we don't hurt it. We don't want to hurt it anymore. But really, they're just going,
Yeah,
well, that's
exactly.
not
Yeah.
our problem anymore. It's our
No.
business partners. Sorry, we fucked up the whole event, and no one wants to come, and it's a huge controversy now.
Yeah.
We're gonna help you by putting all the poo poo in your hands and leaving.
Yeah. No, I saw another thing about that, like the fighting thing. Airsoft Fatty. He made like a
Whoa.
video about the whole H3 thing. And
He did?
his angle
I actually wanna
about
see
it
that.
and like what he says about Idubbbz. It's like pretty crazy. So basically he says that like during the video, Idubbbz made it feel like they were friends, and then like that's why he let it slide a lot of the like, indignities that Idubbbz was kind of doing to him. Like he was making fun of him the whole time, but he was like
Right.
cool with it because he thought they were friends. But then afterwards, Idubbbz like ghosted him, wouldn't respond to his messages, or like
Really?
yeah, or like trying to like he was asking him to like shut out his streaming career, and then
And this was after he discovered empathy.
yeah, exactly, literally, yeah, and then so that was the other thing, is that part of him being like, oh, I discovered empathy. He never apologized for him like shitting on Airsoft Fatty. Like it was still a cynical video. It was slightly more positive, but it was still like had such a cynical, I don't know, tinge to it. But then
Right.
at Creator Clash, apparently, Fatty, I think he fought in the second one or whatever.
Okay.
And he like was like, I won't take any pay, because he was doing it to help out like his friend, as he felt. But then apparently the entire time Idubbbz didn't interact with him. He got like one word with him before Idubbbz fought. He was like wished him well, but then like he didn't see him again for the entire thing. So Idubbbz just kind of he kept the friend angle for as long to get Fatty at his fight thing for free.
Yeah.
And then just went back to ghosting him.
Oh my god.
It's
Did you see
crazy.
the clip of? Do you remember that clip of Airsoft Fatty at the lemonade drinking contest?
Oh, I do. Where he starts puking, right? Yeah.
He starts. Yeah. He was like, he's really puking, bro.
Yeah.
He's like throwing up. I don't even want to look it up.
Hardcore. No, I want
The
to
folks at
play
home
it. It's
pull that
awful.
up.
If you
He's
want to
throwing up-
see it, look it up yourself. It's awful.
He drinks about half a mason jar of lemonade,
Yeah.
and then throws up about 3 mason jars worth of liquid. Somehow.
Of
He's
other
like
shit he had
generating.
in his big fat body.
He's like generating more lemonade somehow.
It's
It's
so
like
gross.
just cannot stop throwing up, and then they're like, son, let's walk you off, and he's like, oh, he's
yeah.
like throwing up like
He
through his
just won't
hand.
stop. That is so gross. That's absolutely
man.
putrid.
Well, and then Badlands Chugs is
Yeah.
also in that competition, and he just leaves everyone in the dust. Like there's no chance.
He's the
So
pro.
he just made himself sick basically for no reason. It wasn't like he could have actually won.
No,
There's
not even
fucking
close.
Badlands. Badlands
Yeah.
is there. He's like the final boss, bro.
Why not just phone it in? Yeah, that's crazy.
Final boss, bro.
Yeah. No, that's wild.
Dude, I was watching my sister was watching 30 Rock.
Oh yeah.
Alec Baldwin is in that, right?
Yep.
He's like a businessman, like producer or whatever. He's like all like fast paced, all about business.
Right.
He's like telling Tina Fey to get his like newborn nephew some like toys, and he's like, get him a briefcase and get him like a cigar. I don't know what kids are into. And I was like, holy fuck, it's the Boss Baby. He's making the Boss
shit.
Baby.
Yo, he
us-
foresaw the Boss Baby.
He predicted Boss
Yeah.
Baby
That's crazy.
years
Wow.
ago in 30 Rock.
That's huge. He actually knew.
It's just you just know that babies wearing suits, doing business, holding briefcases. That's been in his mind for years.
Dude, everyone says that new Seth Rogen show, The Studio, is so groundbreaking, but I think they just haven't seen 30 Rock, bro.
It's true.
It's the same thing.
Everyone says it's really good.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
I don't know. I always see posts that are like behind the scenes things
Yeah.
where they're like, look how fast our cameraman was running while holding the camera. Look, they had to jump into a car while holding the
Yeah.
camera.
We
Look
give
how
him a
good this
big
shot
cup of
is.
coffee before he did this shot.
Yeah, it's like okay,
Cartoonishly large. No,
what's
it's
this
just
show about?
no.
And then it's
Every
just like them being all
Apple
crazy,
TV
like running
show,
around. It's just them like bickering. Yeah.
Apple TV is so hit and miss. Even the good shows are hit and miss. Like I don't
Mm.
know. You think like especially with Severance, I was like watching. I just thought the show seemed so smart. They had this one like episode that was so bad it actually made me rethink everything.
Wow, that's crazy actually.
Yeah.
Yo, did you guys watch any more Black Mirrors after I went to bed that day?
I don't even remember. Yeah, which one did we watch?
We watched the one where it was like, it was pretty dumb. It was like
This is
Rick
the
and
new
Morty.
season, by the way, to all our viewers.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
pretty irrelevant.
yeah, yeah,
It's like pretty new.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
it's like Rick and Morty, but instead of going through a portal, she like brings the alternate universe to her. It's like the one where the girl had the necklace,
Oh, right.
where
She
she
like
can like,
realigns the timeline.
yeah, she can align like alternate timelines.
Yeah, yeah,
It was
yeah.
okay.
Bullying the nerd, and then the nerd becomes like the god emperor of the universe.
Yeah, but then
Then the bully just
no,
gets
that's
it.
not even it
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
because
because she
well, the
bullied the
main
nerd in
character's
high
the
school,
yeah, and then the
and then
bully, but
the
at the
bully
end
was the
she
quantum
gets it.
emperor. Yeah. Well, I didn't want to spoil the end, but yeah, the whole plot is that like
Oh,
she bullied the girl, and the girl became like the god emperor of the universe. And then now she has this like eternal power because she did the quantum thing, and now she has
yeah,
the
yeah.
power to make anything she wants, and she's just choosing to create the world from its like neutral starting point, but in like a vicious like cycle for all these people who wrong them until they commit suicide.
Well, yeah. Well, she just kind of goes to her job. Like she just goes to her
Yeah, and tries
at
to like
some point
ruin
in her
her
life.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and just like sort of, I don't know. It was an interesting one,
it was interesting, but yeah,
but it wasn't
the
that
ending
good.
wasn't that good. Yeah, because the character didn't really deserve to win.
No, like why does she get it? She's just a huge bitch.
Yeah, the entire time she sucks.
Like she's just a huge bitch the whole episode, and then at the end it like works out for her. But because she's the main character, it's like I guess you're supposed to think that the blonde girl is the villain because she's tormenting the main character. But it's
Yeah,
like this main character's a bitch, and
yeah,
like
the entire time.
their whole life, like
Yeah,
right through high school, and then even now,
yeah, yeah.
like two other
That's
people, two
bizarre.
random people.
Yeah,
She's
literally.
and then
It's very
she's like
bizarre.
she just kills her and wins in the end.
Yeah.
I feel like they both should have died, or
Yeah. One of the cops picks it up and he becomes the god emperor.
the cops should just like kill her and then step on it and be like, "What is this?"
Yeah. Man, I wish I had a donut right now or some shit. Donut appears. He's like, oh.
Yeah. I wish it was raining donuts. It's like
Yeah.
cloudy with a chance.
Yeah. Something inconsequential, and the tool quickly spirals out of control and destroys the earth.
Yeah.
That would be great. Wow. See, that's a better
I
ending.
that would be good. I mean, they missed opportunity.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a weak it's just kind of a weak thing to have the villain have such a powerful device.
Yeah. Well, because the whole pitch is that it's like, oh, it's like the Mandela effect episode.
It's like an
And then,
explanation of the Mandela effect.
yeah, it's
Oh
like,
yeah, and then there's
oh,
that whole
because
other
you're a
gimmick on top
bully.
of it,
Yeah. But that they
where
kind
it's
of get
like
over pretty quick. Like, I don't know.
the Barney's Bernie's thing.
Yeah. Because then
Yeah.
it starts to be all about like, oh, she drank the milk.
Right.
That was really, I don't know. At that point, I was like, what the fuck are they even doing? Like, I really didn't like that milk twist because I was like, what is this even supposed to be?
It also
Yeah.
maybe they explain this. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't get why like her thing she can speak into the necklace to change the timelines, but then it affects everyone except the woman that she's trying to like torment.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
don't
like
know.
when she says nut allergies don't exist, everyone in the room starts thinking that nut allergies don't exist except the woman that she's trying to torment, like the
Yeah.
main character. It's like why wouldn't she also be affected? She's just a
Yeah.
person in this universe.
It's like the machine knows the stipulations in her mind, but it's like
Yeah.
so, I don't know.
Just a lot of
too
stuff like
weird.
that. It's a little too like
Too
it's a
wishy-washy.
little yeah, a little like but you kind of have to have that if you're going to do this story. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't know. It was fine. Did you watch the Striking Vipers one from like 2 years ago?
I have not watched that. I gotta watch that though. I
Oh
really am
man,
interested to watch that. Sounds funny.
it's pretty funny.
They fall in love.
The ending on that one is pretty hilarious too,
Yeah.
but I won't say it obviously.
I fell in love in a hopeless place.
But the ending isn't that they fall in love.
Oh, it goes. They come back from that.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain. It's
Yeah.
a really kind of bizarre. It's like it's kind of bizarre.
They want to
Tune
take
in
turns
next
being the
week.
lady. Yeah, exactly.
It's not even that.
Know, and then
It's not even that. Because they both have like, or the one guy has like a wife already. So he starts doing this when he already has a wife, and his wife's like, "Why are you gaming so much? Why are you playing that new game?
Why do you always seem so tired after you game?"
And he's like, "Ugh, why are you always having a cigarette after you game?
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Every time you get up, you have a cigarette. What's up with that?
Why is your hair ever so disheveled?
Yeah, why is
and
your tie all loosened? Yeah.
Why is your tie unloosened and your hair ever so disheveled after you game?
How come every time you get off the game, you get lipstick on your collar? That one sends the physical.
Whoa.
Yeah, that one's crazy. That was too crazy.
Too wild.
But
I
anywho,
showed my sister Irie Jedi. It just didn't play.
We didn't even show the viewers Irie Jedi.
Oh, I thought. Oh, yeah.
We didn't even get to
that last week.
No, we got close, and then we were like, we gotta go. We did the Phantom. We did like extra long on the Phantom.
We should have showed that, dude. My sister just didn't get it.
Matt wants to see it so bad. Let's pull it up.
Should we pull it up?
Yeah.
All right.
Matt, you're gonna love it. This is probably the most.
Was Matt here when we were watching it?
I don't think he was. This is the most integral use of AI. Go to.
Yeah, I gotta pull up my stupid.
Oh, he has seen it. Fuck.
Oh yeah, you were there. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Irie Jedi. I'm trying to remember which one because I want the one that has like. Look, Jano, Mia, Fada.
Yeah.
Which one is that? Would that be an Irie Hope?
No, that would be Revenge of the Empire Strikes Back. Yeah.
Revenge of the Bumbleclat? Or no?
Yeah. Oh no.
Well, Fellowship of the Irie.
Whatever would be the
maybe it's Return of Irie Jedi.
Oh no, because that would be the one after.
Welcome, Irie Jedi.
Because Return of the Jedi is the third of the original, but Empire Strikes Back is the second. So if there's like Empire Lights Up or some shit.
Okay. Irie Jedi.
Empire. Empire is like the colloquial term for it.
Oh, Babylon Strikes Back.
Ah, there you go.
Here we go.
Oh!
So loud. Well, we're getting a Star Wars Fortnite ad for the Star Wars Irie Jedi. Dude, that would be a good skin. Obi-Wan or...
But you're not Jedi yet, my brother, that's clear. You have learned much, young one. You will find I'm full of surprises. Your destiny
is this the dialogue in the scene?
Yeah, it's exactly the same.
Rasta Obi-Wan knew this to be true. No.
Rasta Obi-Wan.
All too easy, my brother just see it so. Perhaps you are not as strong as Babylon Emperor thought. Impressive.
That's like I feel like I like the movie so much more this way.
Rasta Obi-Wan teach you right. You have controlled your fear. Don't release your anger. Only your hatred can destroy me.
That related more to the characters. I can see that.
It is. It's honestly, it's more natural dialogue than George Lucas's.
Yeah, right? It's easier to digest.
He's famously wooden in his dialogue.
I love that. When he's screaming, it's even part of the song.
Yeah.
Look, you do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me and I will complete your training. Together we can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy. I'll never join you. If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father. He told me enough. He told me you killed him. No, I brother Luke. Jah know me your father. No, that's not true. That's impossible.
Jah know me your father.
You know it's true.
That's that. Use of AI is so like sneaky in the middle. It's so funny.
Yeah. Obi Wagwan.
Yeah.
Man, that shit is fire.
That's fire.
Shit is so fire. He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
The only good Star Wars movie made even better.
Look at this.
It's amazing.
That's just a scene from the movie. Red Vader. Babylon Emperor.
Babylon Emperor. It's too silly.
I read Jedi. Rasta Obi-Wan. I am a Jedi. That's the guy's YouTube channel.
There we go. Yeah, we gotta shut him out at the end. So he doesn't copyright strike us.
How could my sister not enjoy that?
I don't know. She's something wrong with her.
She did like the part with the hand being cut off and all that. Like that is really the best part of the video.
It's
I
the
guess.
best part. No, Jah know me your father.
But I had to hit her with like the just wait because she's like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
Just wait.
Just wait. It gets better. It gets better.
Like, no.
That is too fucking silly.
That is too good. Yeah. Yeah, that shit was fire.
Noted.
I actually watched a pretty good movie while I was over at my mom's house with my sister.
Oh yeah.
It's called But I'm a Cheerleader. Have you ever seen this?
I have not.
I may have seen clips floating around. Because when she put it on, I'm like, yo, I had seen clips floating around. It's a movie. It's like a dark comedy about a girl in like the 60s, I think. She's like a lesbian high schooler who gets sent to a conversion program. But it's really good and it's very funny. And they got RuPaul as one of the conversion camp like workers. He's
RuPaul.
like RuPaul.
Wow. Oh, the Drag Race.
Fame.
Yeah.
But it's before he was like really famous. So he's like, and he's playing a straight conversion worker. So he's like super like, he's like trying to be masculine.
Yeah.
But the point of his character is that he's like also secretly gay, of course.
Yeah.
It's a very funny flick. It was funny at times. It was, sentimental at times, sexy at times. Heyo. You didn't hear it from me.
What?
But no, it was good stuff, bro. It was fire.
That's hype.
That's my recommendation.
Movie rec of the week. Boneheads recommendation.
That's my boner rec of the week.
Until Dawn movie. Yes, we did. We were talking about that with Shaflonka.
Yeah,
while
apparently it's
ago.
not about the movie. Apparently it's not like the game at all. It's
Yeah,
like not
no
the
Rami
game.
Malek.
Oh yeah,
But it's got
But it's
Peter
not the
Storm
plot
there.
but it's not even the plot of the game, right?
Yeah, no, it's like a whole bunch of new bullshit.
Yeah, it's like it's
Whole new
really
bullshit.
dumb.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even play the game. But
Honestly,
I
we
don't know.
need Shaflonka on here. This
We
is
do.
Sleepy Sunday without Shaflonka, and we're talking about a Shaflonka based topic.
Yeah, and we're feeling his absence. Honestly, we're feeling it.
Why, Matt? What do you think about the Until Dawn movie? What's your feelings on it? Now we wait. Now we just sit here and wait. I saw it. Yes. Wait, the
It
movie's
came out. Whoa. He liked it. Wow. There we go. We gotta tell Shaflonka.
Did you play the game? I like how I'm typing instead of joining the chat. Oh my god, we could have a guest on.
Yeah, I guess you're welcome. You did join briefly before, but you ran out.
Oh my god. Oh, that's why he said my bad in the chat at
Yeah.
first. I didn't even realize he joined because it turns off the notification sounds. Bro, let's get an Until Dawn expert on here.
No, honestly. Let's hear it from the pro.
You watched the Thunderbolts too.
Yeah, that was something. It wasn't that good. It was better than a lot of Marvel movies, but it's like If you look at it at a real standard, it wasn't that good. But if you look at it by the Marvel standard, it was a pretty good Marvel movie. Especially if you look at it in the current saga we're in, that's been like mostly shit. It's really good for the saga, but it's bad for a film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it worth seeing in theaters though?
No, catch it on Disney Plus. That's what I say. It's like,
yeah, that's a wait for streaming.
You want to support a better Marvel movie, but at the same time, it's still Disney. You don't really need to support it that much. It already has good reviews from the fans. I would say for your bang. Yeah. You got higher expectations.
Yeah, it's like go watch a movie that you would like.
Yeah.
To be made.
Something that's really pushing boundaries.
Yeah. Marvelous Cookie. Yeah, that's what I kept seeing.
Yeah, that's what I was even telling you.
Save the MCU.
Yeah, is this the big break the MCU needs for the multiverse saga, which has been kind of shit, and it is sort of like the big break it needs because it puts people in a good attitude, especially the fans for like Fantastic Four, and I think by the end of Fantastic Four, people will be like, "Wow, I actually feel ready for Doomsday." Which is it's just like a cope. I think they're lying because Doomsday is still, no matter what, it's like they're rushing this finale for this saga, just because the saga's been mostly shit.
How was David Harbour?
One of the better parts, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, surprise, because his character, it's like
I expected it to be a little too much.
Yeah, exactly.
Based on the trailer, but
in Black Widow, he was a little too much, but then you watch him in the movie, and of all parts, he's actually not that annoying. He's pretty funny. It's like a good enough bit. He's like earnest, you know what I mean? He's a guy he's like he's an interesting kind of superhero. Like he's like a small business superhero. He's trying to like, he's very relatable. He's endearing. Yeah. The non-finale of this phase because Kang is gone. Yeah, exactly. That as well. And Kang never was represented in enough of it. Like the first.
Is that Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, exactly. The first bunch of projects of this saga were almost completely unrelated to the multiverse even. Like you get first thing, which is WandaVision, which seems like it's a multiverse because every episode's like a different universe, but then it's actually just like her. And then they tease multiverse with Quicksilver, but then it's just a boner joke. And then the next one, Falcon and Winter Soldier, not multiverse at all. And just at that, we're multiple projects into this thing and we aren't anywhere near the end goal. Versus the last phase, yeah, Shang-Chi, also not related. And people are saying there might be another thing that they're trying to do where there's going to be a different side to this conclusion of the multiverse where Shang-Chi with the rings and Kamala Khan with her bracelet, all these mystical artifacts will all come together and help close the multiverse or something. But I don't see that happening because they haven't been setting it up. We haven't seen an actual connection between these things. I think people are just pulling that out of their ass. Of course, it would be better if it did do that because it would be connecting it. But there's nothing literally suggesting it's connected. So all that stuff, it's like already like half of this saga that's been setting up mystical artifacts that obviously are not going to have to do with the multiverse. Exactly. There's no set for them to connect. Except for like... So now they're like half doing it where we know Shang-Chi is on Anthony Mackie's Avengers team. So yeah, spoilers for the Thunderbolts. By the end, they are the new Avengers. They're calling the team. And they're funded by this lady from Seinfeld. What the fuck's her name? Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Elaine. Yeah. No, but so Elaine funded an Avengers team, but they're getting sued by Sam Wilson, who's the Falcon, who's Captain America right now, because apparently he, off-screen, there's an Avengers team that he is a part of now, and we only know that Shang-Chi is on it because he's the only person that we've ever seen be set up to be affiliated with that like Avengers team. But then also at the end of the Marvels, I just learned this like yesterday because I didn't see the Marvels. I still haven't. I don't really want to either. But apparently at the end of the Marvels, that sets up the Young Avengers as being led by Kamala Khan. And I knew they were going to do the Young Avengers at some point or another, but I didn't know they actually had already set it up. So yeah, there's like 3 Avengers teams. They're all just sort of loosely coagulated. No like rhyme or reason. But the new Avengers is around Bucky wanting to protect Sentry. Yeah, the Marvels seems like it was just like an idea of like, hey, we got 3 now. We quickly assembled 3 Marvels. This could be another team. I think even in the movie, I feel like if I were to watch it, because I haven't seen it, I would see that it's like, I don't even think they're confident with the movie itself. Because, of course, by the end, they're setting up like, oh, the X-Men are here, because that was the thing I did hear about. Where at the end, Kelsey Grammer shows up. That was like the
Whoa.
big, yeah. Oh, the
Wait, which
Beast is
movie?
here. The Marvels.
Oh yeah.
They like
Oh, I
jump
heard
through a
about that too, but
portal.
he's full CG.
Exactly, yeah.
Right,
No,
right,
but so
right.
they jump through a portal, so it's like even in that movie, they're like, oh, people aren't gonna give a fuck about this movie. We need to make them give a fuck by setting up the Young Avengers and Kelsey Grammer returning and a million other things.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're washed right now. The Thunderbolts is like a small plus, but this whole like until Doomsday's gone and done with, they've thrown that away. They can actually move away from the Infinity Saga because apparently they still can't. Maybe the next phase will be good. I don't know. It's pretty like it's like a funny thing to say. Like maybe like 4 movies on the line, it'll start getting better again. It's like a little better now. So the Thunderbolts is supposed to be the first movie of their new phase of how they're producing the films. They're like they have a new what's the word? Like not editorial. No, yeah, editorial approach. Like Kevin Feige and the other producers are approaching the whole like hiring and managing process differently now. So Thunderbolts is supposed to be the first film that's representative of the new process they're taking. So it's good that it's a little better, but still not great. So it's like maybe they need to go back to the drawing board for a little bit.
hmm Dude, I'm trying to find this episode of Cheaters I watched yesterday when I was at my mom's house. The dude looked just like PBG.
Oh yeah, classic,
We were joking about it.
classic PBG cameo. That's some shit he would do.
Yeah, he
Oh,
looked just like him.
do you guys hear about Toby Turner Tobuscus? He's crashing out too. He's having a Kanye arc.
Wait, he is?
Yeah,
He's saying some unsavory things about minorities?
he's saying almost the same stuff that Kanye is saying.
No. Are you serious?
No, it's not that bad.
Oh my god.
He's not saying that. That's actually I shouldn't even joke with that because that's sort of salacious for me to say that.
It's defamatory, is what it is.
Yeah, Tobuscus Turner. This is my apology. I was joking when I was saying that. This is a comedy show. Nothing I say is true. No, but anywho, Toby, please forgive us. No,
Toby
but he said
Mr. Buscus.
he said the N word. He said the F one.
Tobuscus?
Dropped a couple of N bombs, F bombs. Yeah, he was
Why?
he was throwing the F bombs at fans too
Where?
on Twitter. Look in the group chat, the Discord. Noah was actually
Tobuscus.
sending them in general. I think.
Oh my god. I
Our
gotta get
dear
on the
no
case
balls.
here.
If you pull up the Discord, you can see. Yeah, even Matt's corroborating.
Yeah, he's saying the N-word.
Actually, I want to shout out.
He just tweeted randomly, like he's not even replying. He just says, y'all my gamers.
Yeah, exactly. And then in the comments,
Only
he's
he didn't
calling
say
people-
gamer.
Yeah, it wasn't gamer.
Ooh.
No,
It was the big one.
What was I was talking about?
The mother of all slurs.
Yeah,
Remember
what
the,
Matt was saying though. Better idea for the new phases too. I think they should go back. No idea. Just go with individual stories that are good. You don't need to try to do the multiverse thing for every movie because it gets so old. The whole idea of the Infinity Saga was that there's just a bunch of MacGuffins and that each MacGuffin does a different thing. That's a way more vague and better setup. And most of the movies don't even do that. Versus the multiverse saga.
That chick from the Black Mirror episode is more powerful than Thanos with all the Infinity Stones, and she just used it to make people think that the other girl drank someone else's milk.
literally, she's more powerful than Thanos.
She was literally more powerful than Thanos. She would literally solo Thanos in a 1v1.
She could Thanos in a 1v1.
She's literally more powerful than Thanos.
They should put her in Marvel's Rivals. She would be crazy.
No, but seriously, she had a device that's more powerful than the fucking Infinity Gauntlet with all the stones, and she used it to create an uncomfortable working environment.
Yeah.
And stress the girl out so much that she wanted to fucking kill herself.
Yeah, drive her to suicide. Drive all her old bullies to suicide.
Yeah.
But she did do the God Emperor thing.
That's what Thanos should have done. Yeah, she got. Yeah, I know. They cover their bases.
Yeah.
Being
That was okay. That is what Thanos should have done.
She did the Thanos stuff.
Thanos should have made more resources. Once he had the Infinity Gauntlet, why do you have to use it to kill everyone? Why can't you use it to just make food?
He should have used it to like create infighting with like in the Avengers by making them think they drank each other's milk and that.
That's actually genius. Yeah, each other's almond milk.
And then Tony Stark's like, I'm just gonna fucking kill myself.
He's like, I'm allergic to almonds. And then Thanos is like, Aminology doesn't exist. The most genius
Yeah.
finale to an episode ever.
Yeah, this show's awesome.
I
The
fucking
more we
love
talk
Black
about this
Mirror.
Black Mirror episode, the more I think it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it was.
Like
It
the
was.
more you think about that episode, it's like, that episode is fucking stupid.
Yeah, no, it was. Like watching it, it's like they're just trying to do a Mandela effect thing, which is just like a trend. And then they're like, oh, how do we explain it? Like, oh, she made a quantum computer that could switch the timeline.
But
It's
like
just
everyone, and it fucks everyone's mind except the character, the main character, because
Well,
of course that wouldn't make sense.
we loosely set up some rules and we don't follow them.
Yeah, that shit was pretty humorous.
Yeah.
And it's like, why is it not like voice activated where it's only her voice that works? I understand it's like fingerprint activated, I guess. And then she goes, "It works for me. It works for me." So you can.
It's a quantum
so-
computer. Don't you think it could do anything? Honestly, it's so crazy.
It's
It's
so
quantum.
paradoxical. It's so paradoxical because she goes, it's a fingerprint activated button. So it's a tangible thing that scans your fingerprint, and then she goes, she holds the other girl's finger over it and goes, "It works for me. It works for me." And then the little fingerprint scanner works for her fingerprint instead of the other girl's. So she goes to an alternate reality where the scanner is tuned to her fingerprint. So you can change things about even the device you're using to
Yeah.
change things.
Yeah, you can
It's like,
change
what?
anything, any universe.
You can just
anything.
change it. You can create something that you can't create. You can create something that's too big. You know what I mean? Like you can go to a world. You can go to a world where you have more knowledge than you have now.
Well, that's what I was saying. Where like, why even like you could just be like, put me in the world where I've experienced the pleasure of all of my enemies having burned for hell, and it burned in hell for a millennia, and then you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh wow, okay, well I'm glad I got that out of the way.
Put
You can
me
do it
in the
like a
reality
minute.
where I've already done my plan and I've survived,
Yeah, yeah,
and I'm old and I'm a minute away from death and I have all my memories.
yeah, and I'm happy.
Because everybody would be like, you already did it.
Yeah, it's like holy shit, I'm fulfilled. Like you
then
could, yeah.
At that point, it's like, what is the point of life even?
I would do the Thanos thing. I would get it. I would say, make the world perfect. Make everything perfect. Make every reality perfect. Like
Whoa.
if we control a fucking reality, make every reality, but turn the entire plane of every existence into eternal bliss,
Yeah. 'Cause
and
you
then
can't just do
destroy destroy yourself, and then remove the urge from people to do wrong or be greedy.
Take us to a world where we've reached utopia already. Take us to a world where we've already reached world
Make
peace.
every world utopia, perfect utopia, machine made utopia. There's no
How can you even-
suffering.
You can't write a narrative when a character has access to a
Yeah,
machine.
the
that
perfect
can do that.
machine.
It's like
'Cause it's like-
just
Yeah, I don't know.
you just poke a million holes in it.
Well, especially being like oh, they would just make themselves the God Emperor. It's like, well, maybe you do that for like a year, but then at a certain point, you're like, well, okay, I'd like to see some other people happy, I guess.
Yeah. And then having all that power and seeing how. Why would you even care about being bullied in high school anymore? If you see how like pointless
Yeah.
the world is, where you can just bend it to your will,
Anything could be
why?
true.
What pleasure are you even getting out of causing that?
I
harm?
would
You can
even
just-
put me in a world where I don't even have the memories of the girls being mean to me in high school.
Yeah, put me in a world where I didn't get bullied.
Yeah, like you could
What?
put me in a world where I learned the lesson behind like the bullying. I learned to fit in really well, and I'm perfectly socialized.
Put me in, yeah. Put me in a world where I'm better.
Yeah, put me in the world where I'm the goat.
I'd be like, put me in a world where I'm not so fucked up, man.
Yeah, put me in
Put
the world where
I'm
the
fixed.
goat. That would honestly be real as fuck.
But it wouldn't be a good episode. I guess it would be an even worse episode or whatever.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. I want to watch the other episodes so we can discuss them, but apparently they're like not they're not the greatest. But one of them
Oh,
is
yeah.
apparently good. Isaac told us one of them was good. So that's something.
there we go. I gotta watch that one.
one.
Which one was it?
It was the one that's like a sequel to not the USS McAllister one. It was the other one. Oh, the sequel to Bandersnatch. It was like one that's supposed to be a
Right.
sequel to Bandersnatch. It's like
Yeah.
about the game developer thing. And then the Paul Giamatti one seems really dumb, so I want to watch that too.
Yeah, looking at a picture. It's too
You
vague.
can like
Doesn't
live
even-
inside. You can live inside of a photo. You can enter a photo like fucking Tupi and Binu.
Toopy Toopy, Beanu
Binu
Beanu,
Binu.
Toopy and Beanu.
Binu. Tupi Tupi, Binu Binu. Tupi and
Toopy and
Binu.
Beanu.
Did you know they're Canadian?
Really? Oh, I guess I could have figured. Makes sense though. Good for them.
Yeah.
Johnny Test was made in Canada,
Really?
but it was about Americans, which is funny.
Yeah. That's how they get you.
Yeah, it's true.
Dog's name was Dookie.
Yeah, it was named after the Green Day.
Oh, I thought it was named after poop.
No, the Green Day was though.
So,
Yeah, in a roundabout way.
the roundabout way is named after poop.
Yeah.
Imagine you named your son Dookie.
Yeah, that'd be
You're
bad.
like, no, it's for the album.
It's Green Day. You don't like Green Day? The first album in Green Day.
But the album was named for shit.
Yeah, the album was named after shit. And on the cover, there's a monkey with poop in his hand. He's thinking throw. Makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder. It really makes you wonder.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah, it makes you think.
Well, it makes you think. But
Man,
no,
I
that
kinda gotta
GTA.
pee.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I can.
No, that
wait.
GTA trailer. Yeah. No, that GTA trailer looked good. I like that they're going for a more grounded thing. I was reading some of the leaked documents from when they had the big leak Rockstar and like all the
Oh, yeah.
gameplay footage came out. And apparently their pitch for this GTA from the start was it was supposed to be like a small town GTA because the last one was such a like big city Hollywood kind of thing. This is supposed to be like you start in like the outer part of the city doing like smaller crimes. I kind of like that idea. And then, so
Yeah.
some of the footage of the gameplay, I don't know if this could have just been a beta footage thing, but they have a literal jump from GTA 5, but this is in the GTA 6 engine, and the beta tester drives at it, and the car hits it and doesn't jump.
Oh, really?
So it kind of suggests that they're kind of reworking the car physics. This one would be a little more toned back. You know, your cars
more
won't
like
be
realistic. Oh yeah, I wonder if you can
Yeah.
like do the aerial control still.
yeah, it's actually I'm genuinely curious if we'll be able to.
Yeah.
Because that was such a huge thing in GTA 5 is that like you know
Yeah.
the car parkour, all the different races being so crazy.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, in this one it might be more toned down, so it's
It'll
interesting.
be interesting to see. I wonder if like it'll be one of those things where GTA 6 comes out and then people like still play GTA 5 online
Exactly, yeah. They like
because
wanted
they have the memory and everything.
the specific driving feeling. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very curious because especially like I wonder like GTA 6, it probably will never get crazy vehicles in its online like 5 has. That's the interesting thing about
Yeah.
that because it's like more of a small town one. The Hollywood vehicles like the Batmobile and Kit from Knight Rider and stuff.
And the Oppressor Mark II.
Yeah, the Oppressor. Hopefully, the Oppressor especially will not be in GTA 6. But
I feel like there's
it's-
no way. Not for a while.
yeah,
I feel like
not
it
for a
will
while.
be
Eventually, but
they're gonna
not
do like
for
a special
while,
event and
at
everyone should be like, "Oh my god,
least. It's back.
oh my god, the thing we hate. This is
yeah.
awesome."
Oh, it's so nice to see it after so long. The new graphics make it way better.
Yeah.
Nah, but I
I
wonder.
love all the memes about everyone running straight to the strip club once the game comes out.
I'm running to the
graphics
gay
is so
strip
good.
club, bro. Nah,
Yeah,
I
they're
apparently
coming
that
out.
will be a thing though. Someone spotted that in the trailer. If you look at the strip club, there's a poster that says like guys only night or like guys like dancing night.
Hmm.
Yeah. So they will have male dancers at the strip clubs now. Before in the other games there's only women.
As well, but I guess if you have a female protagonist, it's like
Yep.
there's a lore reason that you'd want to go to a male strip club.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
There you go. I wonder. So it's curious though. I wonder if it'll be like because there was a strip club that said guy only night. Will it be like? Do you think it'll have to be a specific night in the game, like because the game says like a day or whatever, or do you think it'll just be any time you switch to Lucia when you go in the strip club, it'll be male dancers?
bro, what an Easter egg that would be. Back in my day, you go to a particular part of the map, in a certain time frame, you see a ghost train.
Yeah,
Now you gotta
see
give
a
it-
ghost or a fucking
see some guys
UFO.
Yeah.
Now you see male strippers.
It's like, at this part of the map, only between the hours of 2 and 3 a.m. When you're playing as Lucia, you can see a hot cock
Yeah.
peeking through the G-string.
Yeah, one of the male strippers throws it in a circle and his cock peeks out. No, it's just like
Wow.
the Easter
Woke
egg
G- woke,
YouTuber voice talking about that. If you go to the strip club at 3 o'clock in that night on
Yeah.
Thursday, no,
Between the hours of 3 and 5.
and you gotta
There's a
dance for
25%
Rubio.
chance. fully nude man will spawn.
The one fully nude male stripper. If you tip enough money. That actually would be a funny Easter egg, though. If there's one male stripper that if you tip him enough money, he will get fully nude. They can put fully nude dudes in the game. They did that in Red Dead.
Did they?
Yeah, Red Dead had like I think 4 fully nude men.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I kind of remember something. I remember seeing some cock.
Yeah,
and the horses are all hung.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, you're a dude, Doug.
They
now
are.
It's objective.
Well, I've been in photo mode.
Yeah. No, but when when you're doing that fishing, there's a fishing mission, and a naked guy swims by. He's all nude. He's all fully nude.
Butt ass nude, eh?
Butt ass nude. So
Wow.
just saying,
With all
the
the
male
fixins.
strippers. I'm just saying. Just
Dude,
saying.
GTA 6 male strip club with all the fixins.
I'm just saying.
It's an exciting prospect. I'm just saying.
It's tantalizing. I'm just saying.
It's tantalizing. I'm just saying.
No, but no, that is interesting that they're doing that. The graphics are really amazing, though, I will say, the game. The muscle deformation stuff is really crazy looking. I thought it was so cool when
Yeah.
Spider-Man had that. Now this game is way fucking bigger than Spider-Man, so it's like it's huge.
And the muscles are way bigger than Spider-Man.
Oh, baby.
Because he's
You
a
know
little
they are.
twink.
Yeah, Spider-Man's a twink, and Jason ain't no twink.
He's a twink. He's a buff,
Jason's
powerful
a buff,
man.
rippling man.
He's a rippling, strong man.
No, yeah, that's true.
A beautiful, beautiful man.
A beautiful, sexy man. No, okay, enough glazing, Jason. We could let's you want to call it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a good stopping point. I have pee in my bladder. I want to go get rid of.
I have
What's
love
it
in
called?
my heart for Jason. I gotta go look at pictures of him.
Eliminate. I have waste in my bladder that I want to go eliminate.
Eradicate.
Eradicate. So I'm gonna call it there.
Evacuate.
Evacuate. Yeah, I want to go evacuate my bladder and bowels.
It's been real. Bye for now, people.
Peace. Bye, y'all.